Naomi Master. She's part of the New American Task Force the part that would
I asked you your name. My
Ron.
name is Naomi Luderman Smith, but what's yours?
Ron Branster. I introduced myself at the beginning.
And what organization?
I don't have an organization. I speak for myself.
Ah.
I do all my own research. I do all my own speaking. I don't have a group. I don't identify with a group. I'm an individual person. I don't get paid for anything.
Thank you. And could you tell us the source of your presentation?
Source.
I'm a scholar, so that would be a question that I would ask. I'm always looking for sources, and that's what helps me to.
Well, most of the
think
sources
through
were on the presentation.
I actually didn't see them. I didn't see sources.
Well, they come from a lot of different sites. Most of the health ones were from the Minnesota Health and Human Services. Many of them came from the Office of Refugee Resettlement.
Which, by the way, the capital of Minnesota is St. Paul, not Minneapolis.
Okay, St. Paul.
But I think that in sources in a consistent way are very important. And I think it's important for all of us to be sure that we do our own research and continue
Well,
to
I was at
study,
your meeting this morning.
that we would go ahead and study the Quran
I
as
can
our guest
appreciate
speaker
you.
as
Oh, by the way, that's one of my sources.
if that's
I
something
can
we have to go
appreciate it.
to.
Could you let her speak instead of interrupting
She
her?
just spoke. She didn't ask she asked a question, I answered it. My name is Ron Branster, and I gave her the sources. So if you need any more than that,
Where was your
I'm not gonna
source when
give
you said
any
that
more. I
these
just
people
gave
were
her the
being
question
vetted?
and I answered it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
State Department.
And where did you say
Yes, sir.
Mr. Branster, may I address the article you had the young woman read at the front? May I make a few comments about the author of that article?
We can comment. Okay.
Thank you. The author of the article the young woman read is me. I'm Cory Heidelberger.
I already-
live here in
I already
Aberdeen.
said that.
Just to be clear, I think you suggested it was from some liberal rag and you thought the gentleman had left. Just to be clear, I didn't leave. I am actually here. I'd also like to clarify that my article was not written in coordination with the Obama administration or anything like that. I guess I just happened to use the word integrate. I'll be happy to use the word assimilate
I
as well to
appreciate that.
discuss bringing people into our community. To clarify just a couple of misconceptions, I won't worry about the fun word games played by Mr. Branstner, but just to clarify a couple of misconceptions.
Is this your speech or his?
Well, this is my comment now, thank you. I
And
was
what does it
commenting
say on
Mr.
your name
Bockerty's
tag?
statement that we need workforce in Aberdeen. Mr. Bockerty was not making a racist statement. He was observing by demographics that generationally, and we see the same problem in other industries, in the teaching industry and everything else, we see a lot of the older baby boomer generation retiring. They're not being replaced by our natural childbirth rates here in South Dakota. Employers like Mr. Giovanni from Molded Fiberglass say, yeah, we'd love to hire native-born Americans. We'd love to hire people in Aberdeen right now, but they're not here. Mr. Bockerty was not saying we can't do those jobs. Mr. Bockerty was saying anybody who wants to do it, they'll hire them. But if nobody will hire them, I'm finishing my comments that you invited me to make. Mr. Bockerty was saying if they won't finish it
What's it say in the back of your ear?
What do you think is going to happen to our country, you son of a bitch? You're going to